Okay, just an update on what I've been up to. So basically I've got 2 oil tanks. So this bit here is what comes with a normal diesel machine, yeah, and all I've done is tucked it and wrapped it underneath and boxed it in. Got a heater inside of it, so I'm heating the oil. You can see that's the temperature there. You can see there I can switch from one pump from diesel to hot oil with a kill switch in the middle if it all goes tits up. Then from that tank it comes down here to this little aluminium tank. And I had this tank, I was doing a leak test on it, so I got it up to about 70C yesterday. Then as the temperature drops below 65, this little machine here trips it back on and off. Obviously I've had to go a bit up on my power, so now I've got a 20 amp at the bottom and a 30 amp transformer on the top. This is my little twin pump setup. This basically looks like a fallopian tube that comes down into a braided stainless steel pipe, because I really do hate how close them pipes are to that exhaust, because that is scorching hot. This is one of the O2 sensors that I've got to be, I've got an extra part of the cap that I'm making up, so it's going to have a O2 sensor one end and another one on the other end. As you can see, we're running pretty lean, and it is running lean. Alright, let me show you. Let me just bring up the speed a little bit. Okay, 2, 3. Alright, I've forgotten how noisy these pumps were. I mean, I've got all my pumps encased in silicone, so I don't hear them anymore. And I bolted these to the board, and my god, it sounded like somebody banging on the side of a ship. Okay, you can hear it picking up. Now, on the top here, I can I can alter the fan speed and the pump speed just by turning that. You can hear it all both pick up together. I've also put a little supercharger on the inlet manifold. You can hear that whiz away. And it's quite surprising how much that blows down the exhaust. It really rockets it out the end. So when you're in a cool down cycle, yeah, I can whack up the supercharger to flat out, absolutely. I think that supercharger is rated at 12,000 RPM, so it's pretty high. It's moving a lot of air, that's for sure. It roars it out the end, so you can cool it down and clear out your chamber. So if you, like me, are planning to run vegetable oil or whatever, heat it up. Once it's warmed up, it's very, very runny, yeah, and it will go through there. At the moment, I'm waiting on a fitting like this. Do a fitting like that, apart from it's got a little bleed valve on it, so I'm going to place that on the bottom, and so I can bleed the hot oil tank through, because that might be 50, 60, but that pump would be cold, so I'd want to bleed off what's in that line from the tank to the pump. yeah, before I start pumping hot oil through it. I've also got a second glow plug, as in my other videos. So at the moment that's on 20-second cycle. So after 20 seconds it automatically switches off. And for me to put it back on again, all I have to do is go off, on, and it does another 20 seconds. I can adjust that up to 150 seconds if I wanted to. I mean, the standard controller, like this one here, I think the glow plug's on for about 2 minutes in total, which is quite a long time. Okay, what else can I show you on there? Let me think. Oh yes, safety taps. So you never know when you're going to spring a leak if you've got bloody hot oil. So I've got one there and one there pre the pump. So that way, if anything does go wrong, I can shut it down. Well, let's do a shutdown like an emergency now. Let's try it. Okay, kill switch. Bye bye. Right, you're not going to like that, are you? Right, okay, let's go with the fans. One fan, 2 fans. And that is chucking it out, that exhaust. Turn that down for a minute. And him. He still thinks he's running for some reason. Like, he doesn't come up with a fault even though I turn the pump off. Alright, go back on again. Oh, there you go. Tick it, tick it, tick it, tick. You can trick this controller as long as you don't do it through the earth circuit, because the earth circuit is the fault return circuit. So as long as you're just switching knives, I'm quite happy. When my other cat arrives, I plan on running adblue. Now, adblue in a diesel ranges from 4 to 8%. It's basically distilled water and Uri, whatever that is. I don't think it's a Russian astronaut. So, I mean, it's like some form of piss. It must have an ammonia in it, but I can't find any information on it. But it can't be paid £12 for a bottle of piss, can you? So it must be a bit more than just distilled water and whatever. It doesn't smell of anything. Right, the only way I think I can get that in there, I have to take these. This is an EpiPen, yeah, for my cholesterol, because I've had about too many heart attacks to remember. So I took one of those apart, and inside you got this itchy weeny hypodermic needle. So the hole in the middle is, what did I measure it as? AdBlue was 4,000, so it's 0.10 millimeter inside diameter. So that, well, I'll have to drill a hole in the cat, put it into the cat, and with this that I use on my motorbikes, fill that up with AdBlue and just let it drip through the cat, through that hypodermic needle that I can't see is going to melt, because that's going to be made of proper hard shit. Okay, oh, we have got an EA error at last. Thank you very much, about time. Okay, bye for now. That's part 1. The next part, I'm going to be doing some more oil checks and start blading this hot oil system. But I'm pretty confident nothing's going to go bang at the moment. Speak to you soon.